home runs, the crack of the bat, watching the ball soar. But sometimes there's something even better. Strategy.
Good evening, America, and welcome to the Charlotte Bobcat Arena, live from North Carolina. We are here for the 2008 CIAA Celebration Men's Basketball Championship. On behalf of Ron Mitchell, Darren Jones, and Adrian Johnson, I am Roy Evans, and this is the Black College Sports Network. Today's game is brought to you by BlackAmericaTravel.com. Black America Travel. Get your stuff, lock the door, and let's go. The CIAA tournament is sponsored by Bank of America, MEAC Fans, Ebony Magazine, On and In Online, Ford Motor Company, Coca-Cola, Alltel Wireless, Food Lion, Vibe Magazine, and Russell Athletic. Now, as we get ready for today's game, we will have the Coca-Cola Coaches Comparison. Head coaches for today's games is Steve Joyner, Sr. of Johnson C. Smith, the number 4 ranked team coming into this event. They finished the season with a record of 20-9, while the Fayetteville State Broncos, coached by Sam Hanger, number 6, coming in with a record of 14-14. The Bank of America players to watch. That's right, folks. Get ready for the running of the Bulls. In the semifinal game, Rainey, Hooper, and Sanders combined for 40 points in 93 minutes with 11 offensive rebounds. And when you're getting off to the races with the Broncos with the big upset, you have Harris, Jabru, and Austin, who combined for 49 points, 102 minutes, and 9 three-pointers. So as we take in some of the sights here, they're getting ready to start getting everything going. Here we will be having for the call tonight Hanif Omar and Mr. Donald Ware, the famous from box, press box to row, doing it with WAUG radio right here. The 2008 CIAA Coca-Cola. So we will be right back right after this message with the start of the game.
Home runs, the crack of the bat, watching the ball soar. But sometimes there's something even better. Strategy.
Days at 10 on Power 7.
Fayetteville State comes into this matchup again with a 14-4 overall record, Hanif, and really a big game yesterday, a big victory, 67-65 over Bowie State. It was a game in which Felipe Harris came into play, but I tell you what, Andy Jabru was key down the stretch. He was only 2 of 6 in the first half, and just was off. Only played 7 minutes. He picked up some early foul trouble, but what some really big shots down the stretch. He finished with 16 points.
Yeah, definitely. And Jabru is actually the guy that you can look to for Fayetteville State to say, hey, he was the guy that got it done in the clutch situation. And so that's what you find here in a tournament situation, where with T.C. Smith, there's ample opportunity for someone really to shine, someone to really to take over. And that's what Fayetteville State is going to need today. They're going to need someone on this ball club to step up. If you look at the game yesterday, it was a normal game. Bowie State was doing usually what they normally do in terms of dominating the basketball game, and Fayetteville State got hot. They had some opportunities to score, and these young men took advantage of it, and so they're going to need some key possessions, some clutch play like that, particularly during tournament time in this championship game, and it's anyone's game. right now. It's anyone's game, and I think Fayetteville State understands that opportunity, being that they've played every day here on this tournament.
Let's look at tonight's starting lineup, starting with the lower-seeded Fayetteville State Broncos, again coming in with a record of 14-14 at one guard position. 5'9", 185-pound senior from Fayetteville, North Carolina, Felipe Harris. At the other guard position, 6'4", 200-pound junior from Orlando, Florida, Andy Jabru. The Broncos go with a three-guard rotation, a 6'3", 180-pound senior from Brooklyn, New York, Jamel Austin. One forward position, 6'7", 215-pound junior from Cottage City, Maryland, Malcolm J. And at the other forward position, 6'7", 210-pound sophomore from Pender, North Carolina, Larry Ross. The head coach for Fayetteville State is Sam Hanger. For the Golden Bulls of Johnson C. Smith, who come in at the number 4 seed with a record of 20-9, they look like this. One guard position, 6'3", 185-pound senior from Reedsville, North Carolina, Maurice Hooper. Another guard position, 6'3", 195-pound junior from Reston, Virginia, Ryan Scott. Three-guard rotation for the Golden Bulls. 6'3", 210-pound senior from Buffalo, New York, Edmund Rainey. One forward position, a 6'6", 185-pound sophomore from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Hollis. And at the other forward position, 6'8", 250-pound senior from Buffalo, New York, David Sanders. The head coach for the Golden Bulls is Stephen Joyner Jr. And actually, I had a chance yesterday to catch up after the game with Sam Hanger, of course, the head men's basketball coach at Fayetteville State, and he just said, hey, we had a couple of other guys that really stepped up in this game. Everybody knows about Felipe Harris, Andy Jabru, Jamel Austin played well. So the three guards played well, especially down the stretch. But a couple of guys that were unsung heroes. Malcolm J, 6 points, 5 rebounds, and Larry Ross, 8 points, 7 rebounds. These guys really get physical and get down and dirty for Fayetteville State as they are able to get the bulk of the rebounds. Yeah,
definitely, and they're going to have to do that tonight, Donald, as they're facing a more of a perimeter-oriented team in Johnson C. Smith. Johnson C. Smith is a team that dominates on the perimeter, and so the style of Fayettille State, I think is going to maybe give Johnson C. Smith a little bit more problems than even what they had yesterday in Virginia Union, just based on the man-to-man matchups. So it's going to be interesting to see how Fayettille State approaches this game and how they come out defensively against Johnson C. Smith.
And thank you for joining us on WAUG750.com as well as BlackCollegeSportsNetwork.net.
And we can tell Coach Sam Hanger doing it a little low-key today in the wardrobe department. If you know anything about the CIAA or how Coach Hanger dresses, he is a little eccentric, to say the least. But he has his nice summer white blazer on, Carolina blue or Fayetteville blue tie. Playing it low-key for the championship game this time around. He must know cameras are going to be around if he wins, so he won't want to embarrass the university.
Hollis sent the jump with Ross. Tip is up. It's controlled in the front court by Fayetteville State. As Jamel Austin has control, they have it near the center circle. High post is Jay. Jay squares to the basket now and gives it left side to Austin. Austin for 3. He misses the shot. Strong rebound by Rainey. Rainey gets it in the front court quickly. Gives it out now to Scott. Out top, Hollis. Hollis drives the lane. Scoop shot up and under, left to right is good.
That's a good sign right now for Johnson C. Smith. And Hollis is a guy, man, undersized. They got him listed here as 6'6" in terms of being a forward, but he's undersized. He's not 6'6", but he does a lot of things down low. He does a lot of dirty work for this Johnson C. Smith team in lieu of having a natural power forward.
Austin across the timeline, almost loses it, regains it. Gives it off to Jabru. Right side is Harris. Harris, right wing, gives it to Austin swings it left side to Jabru, back to Austin, right side, Harris, in the post, right side, Ross, back to Harris, throw the ball 3 in the right corner, 10 to shoot. He's trapped in the corner trying to get it out, gets it to Ross, Jay left side, Jabru for 3. He misses it, rebound is long, and Sanders controls.
Johnson C. Smith in their golden bull yellow, playing excellent zone defense that time, thwarting the offensive play of Fayetteville State.
Rainey misses.